Okay, so we're back. We're going to be doing NHL 22. We're going to be starting a new franchise mode here today with the Montreal Canadiens, my favorite team's rival. But I'm going to turn off these settings. What I am going to do is I'm going to play with Fog of War on. Something I've never done personally, online or offline. So I'm very interested to see kind of what that comes with. We're going to see here, but all those settings. Let me just quickly go through them here. Injuries are going to be off. I don't really like playing with injuries personally, so they're going to be turned off here. But everything else looks to be good. Yep. And then advanced settings here, we're going to be turning on all this to high. And then same with shot frequency. But this Montreal team, it's very interesting to say the least. They have obviously some very elite young talent, and then they have some kind of older veterans like Jeff Petrie, Carey Price. I don't really know what direction this team's heading in right now. It kind of seems like a rebuild, but like the players that are there right now are so good that do you even really have to rebuild? You know what I mean? So they're kind of that mid-tier level team right now. Let me just make sure that our head coach fits the team. Let me just quickly go through the lines here. So this is what. So Nick Suzuki right now, he's our best player. He doesn't fit any of our lines. He's kind of in the middle. So that's not something I'm a fan of with our head coach. Let's take a look. So Gallagher fits the first and third line. Cole Caulfield fits the second line. Okay, so we'll probably leave Caulfield there for now. Juan also fits the second line. So what I might do is I might put Suzuki on the second line. See how that does. But yeah, everyone else fits the lines except for Suzuki. So yeah, I might do that maybe. Caulfield still gets +1, so I might do that. And then switch. You know what? I'll leave Hoffman up there. Juan, Suzuki, Caulfield. Rem Pitlick, Joel Armia, he kind of fits the second, third, and first line. So I might do something like that then, and then the Pitlick brothers. We'll see. Who's on defense right now? So Edmondson fits the second line. Romanov fits the first one. That's cool. Petrie fits the first as well. Savard, second. Weidman, not really any. If you, Sinclair. You know what? If I put Weidman there, I get 0-0, so I think I'm going to do that. Kind of spread out our offensive core. So he's not going to play. He's too low of an overall. Poling kind of fits the third line. Okay, so if I move Evans down and scratch Pitlick, do I still get the +1? I do. Okay, so I'm going to do that instead. So Pitlick's going to be sent down, I think. Poling, he's low top 6, so I want to see if I can grow him. So we'll send those guys down. So is Youngling, Leginson, and was it Tyler or Rem? It was Tyler, right? Yeah, it was Tyler. Nope. It was Rem. Alright, so we'll send those guys down. Is there anyone I want to call up? Olet, Byron, Paquette. No, not really. Just so you guys know, I might butcher a lot of names. Obviously, there's a lot of French names, a lot of Russian names in this game, etc., etc. So Carey Price, he's signed for 10.5 for 5 more years. Elite goalie. Not really sure what we want to do with him yet. Obviously, if we want to go on a rebuilding stage, we can't have him around. Or are we trying to win now? Because if you look at this team, I mean, Caulfield right now is only a 79 overall, so it's going to take a couple years for him to actually grow into that elite potential. And by then, Carey's not going to be elite anymore. So we'll get there when we get there. But I want Jordan Harris to grow, so he is going to be on that top defensive pair. Even though he's only top 6 defense, I think he's higher than that. So we got a couple guys here that I'd like to play top 6. Top 6. Top 6, top 4. Okay, we have to make sure we play him. So yeah, we have a couple guys that we have to play. A couple wingers, a center, and a defenseman. So let me just get those guys in there. He's not gonna be anything medium bottom 6. He's fine to get replaced. Dolphins only 26, so we can get rid of him as well. And then it was Schnar, or whatever, however you say it. Ooh, they get a +2 in that fourth line. Perfect. Norlander, he's top 4. Okay. He's 25. We can get rid of him. Put in Barron there. Yeah, we'll leave Barron down there. And then goalies, Primo and Montibo. So, because they're both 79, NHL, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but it's this weird thing for me where they split time, even though I have Primo as the starter, and I don't want that to happen. So, I am going to be trading Samuel Montibo right now. Just because I don't want to see him on the bench. He's 79, he's, 25? 24 right now. So, I kind of want to see what he can do. We'll also trade away this backup. He's never going to be anything for us, so may as well get rid of him. We'll trade him to a team that wants him. Vegas, but they don't have the cap. Winnipeg, sure. So I don't really know what we can get for him. I mean, we'll start out with a 4th-round draft pick, see if that goes through. Nope. All right. We'll try a 5th. Still no. All right, we're trying a 6th-round draft pick. Still no? Really? Can we get a 7th for him? There we go. Okay, we get a 7th-round draft pick. Not the best return, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. Let's view our contracts real quick as well. I know this is the boring part of the video, but Carey Price, we got to decide what we want to do with him. I'd like to keep him at least for this year. I kind of want to make this semi-realistic. I don't know. I'm going to make it realistic at first, and then we'll kind of see how the series goes on. But Carey Price right now, he's elite. He's 34 years old. He's 10.5 for 5 more years. We'll see. I'm going to keep him from this year for sure. Right wingers, obviously Cole Caulfield, 79 overall. Fits the second line. Doesn't really fit the first line though, so might be just a second liner for us throughout this series. We're not too sure yet, but yeah, like I said, Carey's 34 years of age. Center Nick Suzuki's 22 again. Doesn't really fit any lines on this system though, so that's a little concerning. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. Would anyone like to extend right now? Romanov. He wants quite a bit of money, so I think we're just gonna leave it for now. And then in the system, not really anyone I'm worried about. Alright, so I think we're good. Let's get the show on the road. And let's start the sim. Let's go up to this Colorado game, December 2nd. Let's see how we're doing when we get there. Alright, so we are here December 2nd, and we are 15-8-1. Brendan Gallagher has 23 points in 24 games, looking pretty good so far. First in our division as well, so very good start for Les Montreal Canadiens. And yeah, Gallagher's been on a tear so far this season. Very nice to see. Dvorak as well, 4.44 more years. I'd like to see some growth from Dvorak, so that's intriguing. 22 points. Hopefully he can keep that up. Joanne's there. There's Cole Caulfield. He's got 9 goals. Third on the team, Joel Armia on the third line as well. That's pretty exciting. But, holy shit, Carey Price has been unreal. No surprise there, but let's go up and let's see where Carey stands in terms of stats. So he's there. He's there for sure. Let me sort by the... yeah, Carey's there. Carey's right there. He's pretty much second in terms of save percentage. And then in terms of wins, he's right there in the conversation for Vezina early on in the season. But let's take a look at all skaters. Holy shit. Nathan McKinnon has 40 points in 19 games. Unreal. Nathan McKinnon's been tearing it up. 16 goals in 19 games as well. But rookie skater Zegras is there. Caulfield's there in fourth, so he's making a statement for sure. But you know what? We're first in our division. We're I don't really think we need to make any changes. I just kind of wanted to see how the team was doing. The Rocket are also first in their division. Let's take a look and see if anyone's starting to grow for them. Ryan Poling, he's got 5 points. So not the best. Romanov's got 5 assists. 1 assist for him. Obviously, these guys are defensemen, so I'm not too worried about their offensive stats. Wideman's got 11 points. Wow. But let's take a look at the AHL squad. Let's see how they're doing. Doesn't really look like there's any growth so far. I don't know if I can't remember if Norlander was always a 74. I can't remember. And then Primo, however you pronounce his name, he's doing insane in the AHL right now. So that's very intriguing to see. Very happy with that. We're going to take a quick look at the draft class as well. Obviously, Shane Wright, the #1 overall projected pick, plays for the Kingston Frontenacs, 20 minutes away from where I live. He is an unreal player. I've went to see him play a few times. He is insane. Let me guys tell you. I know he's not going to be as good as Connor Bednard, Connor McDavid, etc., etc. Shane Wright is going to be a very, very, very good player. Without a doubt in my mind, he is the consensus #1 overall pick. Again, like I've seen him play a few times, and in those games, he has absolutely been insane. Clearly the best player on the ice. Obviously, very happy to see him get drafted. Hopefully to Montreal, but you never know. Probably not with the way where things are going, but we got a couple prospects here. Logan Malio, if you guys don't know the story around him, the controversy around him, I suggest looking it up. He got himself into some trouble, but nonetheless, the Montreal Canadiens ended up drafting him anyway. CJ Oshie, fits the 4th line, okay. But anyways, we're just gonna just kind of a quick look throughout the league, throughout the team. We're doing pretty good so far, so not really any changes need to be made, I don't think. So let's take it up to a couple weeks before the trade deadline. Let's take it up to maybe the Seattle game here. Yeah, because the trade deadline's on 20th. Yeah, let's take it up to the Seattle game here, and I'll see you guys when we play Seattle. Alright, so we are back here, and 34, 22, and 3. We have actually dropped to 4th in the division now, so we have kind of fallen off a bit. As you guys can see, Brendan Gallagher is not our leading scorer anymore. He's actually dropped to our 6th leading scorer, so he actually fell off quite a bit. Cole Caulfield has 26 goals, though, so very happy with his production so far. Expecting a big jump from him in the second year. Obviously, I'm assuming he's leading the team in goals. Carey Price, his stats have dropped a little bit, but he's still very respectable for sure. Like I said, 4th in the division, though. We are in the 2nd wildcard spot. So the Maple Leafs are actually not making the playoffs right now as we speak, but we're going to take it up to the trade deadline here. And we're going to see how we do here during the trade deadline. So I'm going to set up for this. We're going to keep our current trade block, and if there's a move that makes our team better, we're going to do it. If there's a prospect that's can't miss, we're going to be doing that as well. We're in a wild card spot, so we're kind of one of those tweener teams. Are we going to make it? Or are we not going to make it? So if there's a trade here that I think helps the team right now or for the future, I will definitely be making that trade. Obviously, with the Flag of War on, things are going to be a little bit more interesting here. We're not really sure who is what. Like, I don't think this guy for Colorado, I don't think he's elite. You guys see the Islanders make a trade there. They trade Zdeno Chara to the Pittsburgh Penguins for a 2nd round pick, Andrew O'Connor. What a trade for the Islanders. But taking a look here, not a lot of teams have a lot of stuff available. Philip Deneau, former Montreal Canadien. Nick Cousins, Sorokin, Ryan Strome, Tyler Ennis, Tyson Forster, Carlson, etc., etc. So not really a whole lot here. Maple Leafs prospect, I'm obviously not going to trade in division there. Daniel Cheka and Hendricks up here. Okay, let me see for the Vegas Golden Knights. Cheyatka, or I don't know. I'm definitely butchering his name. He's 19 years of age. Did it say he was 19? I know he's medium top 4. He's a little bit of a lower overall, but if we could get him in our prospect system, our prospect pool, I think that'd be a very good addition. Now, obviously, what am I willing to give up here? Xavier Ouellet obviously helps out Vegas right now, gives them a depth defenseman. He's 79 overall. A couple of unsigned prospects, 7th D. Obviously, that's not going to get the job done. We're probably going to have to give up a draft pick, which I'm okay with doing. Let me just adjust myself here. Which I'm okay with doing. Let me see if this Tampa 4th gets the job done. It does not. We have multiple thirds. I'm willing to give one up. Probably. Which one? Carolinas, maybe? I feel like this would get it through. I don't think I'm willing to give up a second for him. Am I willing to give up a second? What about a third and a 4th? Yeah. We'll exit. What is Hendrix Lapierre going to cost? Trades are being made. Erik Karlsson just went to the Minnesota Wild. Alright. Lapierre. He's 75 overall. He's 20 years of age. He's a center, so obviously we're going to have to give up a center as well. Schnarr, I think we're going to give this guy up. He's 23 already. He's 71. He's grown 1 overall, but we're going to give him up. Obviously, that's not going to get the job done. I'll also be willing to throw in Kapanen, as well as Kidney, couple low top 9 prospects drafted by the Montreal Canadiens just a year ago. And the Washington Capitals just traded Hendrix Lapierre to the Dallas Stars. And the Dallas Stars don't want to give him up. Alright, so the Dallas Stars just swooped in and took our trade. That's why I like to put the trade deadline feature in this game, though, man. You got to be quick with the trades or you miss out. So we miss out on Hendrix Lapierre. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So without that, that's really the only move I want to make. So the Canadiens don't make a move at the trade deadline. Is it going to pay off for them? We're going to find out. Should we have gone out and got a big piece? Maybe, but I feel confident in this team. We're going to sim the rest of the way. We're also going to sim the playoffs in this video. Hopefully not going to be making it too long. I'm hoping to keep these videos around 30 minutes if I can. Just to not make them too long. I don't want to drag out videos if I don't have to. Kind of just keep it in the season. I've been done a couple cuts in this video already. Kind of want to keep it that way. Where I'm just not continuously going for like an hour. But looking at this team, we have clinched a playoff spot. So we have 98 points. We're clinched for 3rd in the division. Jonathan Drouin leads the team in points, 64 in 81 games. So let's see if we can beat Florida. Shootout win. So we end the season with 100 points. Good enough for, I think it said 3rd in the division. Let me just double check that was right. 3rd in the division with 100 points. So yeah, Atlantic, super tough division. Toronto Maple Leafs missed out on the playoffs. And overall in the league, we were 7th. So very happy with this year, very happy with how the Canadiens played. Obviously, we're going to be taking a look, doing a little bit of a season recap before the playoffs start here. So Jonathan Drouin, 65 points. Hopefully he grows a little bit for us. Would like to see that as well. Christian Dvorak with 60 points. Hopefully he grows. There's Suzuki, Hoffman. Gallagher stepped it up a little bit, almost had 60 points. Cole Caulfield led the team in goals with 31. Very happy. He should have a big growth. Defenseman-wise, Jeff Petrie had 15 goals. That's unreal. 46 points. Carey Price, still the man. Still putting up great numbers. Let's take a look at the entire league. I'm assuming it's going to be Nathan MacKinnon. Yes, it is. Nathan MacKinnon leads the league in points with 118. There's Backstrom, obviously feeding Ovechkin there. Crosby, Kucherov, Kane, Pasternak, McDavid, Rantanen. Goals, Ovechkin, Crosby, Pasternak, Rantanen, Kaprizov, Kucherov, Kane, McKinnon, Stamkos. Don't see Austin Matthews anywhere here in terms of goals. There he is. He had 65 points in only 82 games. So a down year for Austin Matthews there in Toronto. Probably the reason they didn't make the playoffs. Rookie goal scoring, Trevor Zegras, 84 points. Also led rookies in goals with 33. There you see Caulfield there with 31. So Trevor Zegras is probably undoubtedly the Calder Rookie of the Year. Take a look at the AHL team here, Laval Rocket. See how they did. Defenseman-wise, Norlander had 37 points. Actually, Niku had 50 points, so very happy to see that. He might actually get some growth. Kane Primo, he's a backup goalie now. He had a good season in the AHL, so he will be ready to go for year number 2. He will be our backup goalie behind Carey Price. Issy Yolanan? I don't know how I pronounce that name. Paul Bauer had 68 points. Pitlick had 70 points. Very happy to see that. He might actually get a big boost. I'm not too sure, but looks pretty good. Let's take a look at the entire AHL real quick. Curva Aranta had 80 points. And in terms of goals, Cedric Paquette, who plays for us actually, leads the AHL in goals. So very interested to see that. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Stanley Cup Playoffs. We're facing the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're actually looking for revenge. This is the team that knocked us out last year in the Stanley Cup Final. So big round 1 matchup here against Tampa Bay Lightning. Chris Weidman opens up scoring. Riley Nash and Anthony Cirelli pots a couple in the third period. And just like that, Tampa Bay is up 1-0 over your Les Montreal Canadiens. Game number 2 in Tampa Bay. Can we steal one in Florida? Hoffman, Suzuki, Armia all get one on Vasilevsky. They get a couple back, but Jonathan Drouin pots another. Ooh, Sergachev, the former Montreal Canadian draft pick. But we end up holding on. 4-3 win in Tampa Bay. That is absolutely huge to get one in Tampa Bay. Now we go back to Montreal for 2. Hopefully 2 games we can win. Nothing after the first period. Mike Hoffman. Romanov. Perry gets 1, but Romanov scores, and we are up 2-1. Carey Price, 25 saves for the victory. He's only lets in 1 goal. That's absolutely huge. Carey Price, best goalie in the world for a reason, and he's showing it here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game number 4, Suzuki with a couple. Perry and Cernak both have 1 off for Tampa Bay, though. Suzuki has been unreal. Savard and Gallagher, we're double up the score. Jonathan Drouin scores. We score 5 on Vasilevsky, and we are up. Is this game 4 or 5? I don't even remember. Killorn scores 1 there. Caulfield, Braden Point, though, gets 2. Oh, man, bad game for Carey Price. Bad game for Carey. Alright, come on, boys. 3-2 Montreal, so we have 2 chances. Oh, man, Kucherov and Palat. Oh, Cirelli, come on. Oh, man. We lose back-to-back, and we are going to Game 7 against Tampa Bay Lightning here in the first round. Not good, boys. Not good. Oh, man. Riley Nash scores. Second period. Edmondson Gallagher. There we go. 2-1. 20 more minutes. Come on, boys. Are we about to beat the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions? Here in round number 1, Montreal, Tampa Bay, Game 7. Ryan Poling, of all people. Nick Suzuki scores. Let's fucking go. Ryan Poling on the 4th line says, fuck you guys. I don't know, Nick Suzuki comes in and scores a goal as well. And the Montreal Canadiens have eliminated the back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. We are guaranteed a new Stanley Cup champion here in the year 2022. And now we have to face the Florida Panthers. They are overpowered in the sim. But we're hoping to stop that. Mike Hoffman scores again. Oh, and they score 3. Bennett, Lundell, and Barkov. They're in the third period, and just like that, we're down 1-0. Suzuki's over a point per game in these playoffs right now. Josh Anderson finally steps up. Carey scores 1. Oh, man. Huberdeau and Marchminter, however you say his name. And we're down 2-0. They won both games in Montreal. That's terrifying. Evans and Caulfield finally steps up, scoring some goals here. Jake Evans, Cloak, Poling again on the 4th line. Drouin Gallagher, let's go. We score 7 on Bobrovsky. Let's go, boys. They want to win 2 in Montreal. Let's go back to Florida, win both games away. Oh my God, what a first period. 3-2, holy. Oh my God, what the hell's going on? Carey, come on, you guys. Oh my God. What? 7-7? We come all the way back? Holy shit, we gotta sim overtime. What a cut. Oh my God. Christian Dvorak. What the hell just happened? We were down 7-3. Oh my God, we come back, we win 8-7. Oh my God, that's huge. Boys, that's huge. Holy shit, what a game. 8-7 in overtime. Come on, boys, come on. Oh, 5-2 Florida, come on. Oh, man. Facing elimination here. Come on, ball. Duclair scores. Lindell, Dvorak. Come on, we need one, boys. Cole Caulfield, let's fucking go. Cole Caulfield. Nick Suzuki. The young guns. They're here. Mike Hoffman. Yes, go. Hoffman again. Holy shit, Mike Hoffman's going off. Mike Hoffman says, step out the way. They had to pull Bobrovsky. 3 goals in the first 5 minutes, and they pull him. And then Spencer Light nets one in 50 seconds later, and oh my God, back-to-back Game 7s for Les Montreal Canadiens. Here in round number 2, can we go to the Eastern Conference Finals? Here in year number 1, that would be unreal. First period, we're going full-time simulation. Oh, Alexander Barkov scores one on Carey Price. Come on, boys. Come on, Carey needs some help. Oh, man. Come on. First period and we are down 1-0. Okay. Oh, come on, boys. Let's go here. 5-on-4 power play. We got to kill it off. Oh, they score on the power play. Sam Reinhart on Carey Price. Nick Suzuki gets one back, though. That's a big one for Suzuki. Suzuki's been unreal in these playoffs. He's been over a point per game. He's been surreal. No, that was Johnson and Drouin. They were both red. I thought that was the Florida Panthers. No, Drouin ties the game. Oh, Patrick Hornquist. Come on, Carey. Come on, dude. You need to stop a couple pucks here and there. Come on. Oh, man. 3-2. Come on. This is the last period of the season, potentially. We need a big period from our boys. We need Carey Price to stop all the pucks. Power play. Killed off. Oh, and just as I say that, Florida gets a 4th goal on Carey. We need 1. We need 2. We need just give me 1, and then there's a chance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your Montreal Canadiens have been eliminated in game number 6 of the second round. That's brutal, boys. But you know what? What a season. Caulfield was only 79. Suzuki's only an 85. I think these guys will grow to be even better hockey players for year number 2. I think if Carey Price can keep that exactly potential, we'll be right back here next year. In the next episode, we're going to be doing the draft, we're going to be doing free agency, and we're going to be doing year number 2 as well. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back better than ever.